Hi guys, it's Carrie from Luxembourg here. I'm going to show you my design team project for Tracie Fox for November. I hope it uploads just in time for November before we get to December. Took me a while to get these done because I had my sewing machine broke down and kind of ruined all plans. So you'll see that these journals, I've made 2 journals with one of her kits. And you'll see that the journals are basically no-sew journals, but that's fine. I did really miss sewing in my journal. I must admit, I really like sewing in my journals, but with my machine broken, I didn't really sew. And then there's another detail that I'll show you when I go through them. But the most important part is I used Tracie's Shades kit. Now, this is a very delicate, very pastel, very muted colors, digital kit. And I've made 2 journals. One is called Poppy, that's that one, and one is called Daisy. So I think I'll start with Daisy. So I'll give you a quick look at the cover. It's just a lot of collage with little labels, tags, lace, and what's not. Now it's a single signature, and this is a wallpaper cover, which I put on cardstock. So I'll open her up. Now I haven't filled the inside pockets yet because I am grouping that together because these are all going to go to my craft fair as well in Germany. But I did do a little pocket here and a pocket there. Oh, this one's stuck. Oh, I'll have to get that unstuck sometime. But I just loaded up the pockets there. Now I have to fix that. Oh, disaster already. It's a good start, isn't it? Oh my goodness. I hope it's not too dark. I mean, this is the first day. I could have uploaded this a week ago, but it's been so dull here in Luxembourg. The lighting was just awful. So just put various papers in, put some wooden embellishment on some of the pages. Got some Edith Holden. This was a tiny bit of stitching that I got done before my machine broke. There's another little tuck spot here with some little goodies in there. Now there's no tea-dyed or coffee-stained paper in here, simply because it's beautiful. It's a beautiful white grey, and the images are just gorgeous. And when I tried to put, I mean, look at this. Isn't that just beautiful? And when I tried to put coffee or tea stain paper in there, it just didn't match. So what I did do is I put a lot of botanical book pages in there, vintage ones, either with trees or pertaining to the flower. Here's a tuck spot up here, just with a couple of circles. This is from the kit as well. Now, all the pages you've seen with pictures otherwise are from the kit. This is an avocado dyed paper. I think it's avocado dyed, but I got this from Liza's craft shop. She sent this to me in my design team kit, and I thought it went well with this kit. So, like I said, I didn't use coffee or tea stain, but this pinkish, I think, and there's a little bit of glitter to it, so I don't know how she did it. But if you know, go and ask her if you're interested, because it's a beautiful paper. I think it's avocado dyed, but I thought it tied in really nicely with this kit. But they're so delicate that if you come in with a very strong coffee stain paper or tea stain or tea dyed paper, it's just too much. And these beautiful images, you know, they need to shine. And like even my bag, I tried a coffee stained one or the tea dyed one, and it didn't work. So I put the plain one in. And here's a couple of journaling cards that are in the kit. And I just backed them with each other. You know, I just put them through the printer twice. Now this one is Daisy, so I've put any of the book pages are either pertaining to daisies or trees. And here's a little tack spot. This is just a little bit different. There's beautiful music paper. There's so much writing paper in her journal kit as well, and so much writing space that I didn't feel the need that I had to add too many pages. This is from the beautiful Pipin van Rooyen papers. It's wrapping paper. It's Art Deco, and I just put a tuck spot. This is from the kit. I just put that there, and I just embellished this guest check. There's a little tuck spot behind there, and this is from a botanical book, cut out, and then I just layered it with lace. This is something I had in my stash. I've had that for years. It's sort of like a marbly green paper. And this, I love this vellum. It's got like, I don't know if you can see that. It's got like a little shimmer in it. And then I've got this page with the daisy fairy in it. And here's a flip up, also with daisies on the page. And this is from the kit as well. So you see there's a lot of writing pages in her kit. This is a beautiful page, this one right here. That is just, you know, this is it. This is the daisy page. And I think that's gorgeous. I was thinking about doing something with this. But then I thought, no, that's why it's just lying there. I didn't want to turn it Christmassy. I wanted to leave it like this because I think it's a nice, even though it's got poppies and daisies and birds, it still looks, has a bit of a wintry touch because it's quite cool colours. So you just tip in with some lace and a little flower charm up here. And there's another pocket on the other side of the deco paper. And the poppy image, that's lovely too. You see there's so much journaling space on her pages and the small daisies that I didn't really feel like I needed to add a lot of coffee stained or tea stained or white paper. I didn't want to add white paper as such. So I was happy I had this this paper from Lisa's Craft Shop as well. So there's the back of the butterfly paper, and here's a little butterfly charm, a little collage up there. And we get to the trees again. As soon as I got to the birds, I thought, oh, I want to put trees. And to kind of fit it in with this time of year, I wanted conifers in there. Even though it's a kind of more springy journal, I think the colours fit well with everything. So there's a little tuck spot that I made. This is also from the kit. She's got loads of these little 2-inch circle tabs that you can cut out. There's just a ledger page with some daisies on it. Some Edith Holden. Oh, I got stuck again. No, dear, 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 dear. There we go. Look at this beautiful. I mean, the colours are so delicate and so lovely. And the butterfly images too. And this is the back. And I'm going to fill those with tags before I put them up for sale on my stand, which is on the 15th of December and 16th of December in Germany. I'm getting really excited. Well, quite nervous actually. So this is Poppy. I wasn't too sure about this in the beginning, but I've kind of come to like it. So there's lots of layering, as you can see. And this wallpaper is a little bit darker. It's a little bit more beige than the other one. Here as well, I've left the inside pocket free still, but I've got little tuck spot here with a couple of journaling cards from the kit. I mean, aren't they just cute? They're just so delicate. And then I just put a mini tuck spot here, and then she's got these mini embellishments that you can use for just about anything. Oh dear, everything's sticking today. So here's the daisy tuck spot. So this one is called Poppy, but there is daisies, of course, in it because they're in the kit. This is just a card from a paper pack that I had. Here's this beautiful Pepin Voroyan paper again. Some vintage sheet music. And here's the daisies on this one. Again, this image. And here I just did a little collage to make a side tuck spot with a couple of journaling cards, and I just put some lace and a little bird on there, little bird shop. And then here, oh dear, I'm not lucky today with the glue. The trouble is, I didn't have any, I ran out of Fabri-Tac ages ago. And I've been using another glue and it takes ages to dry and it's just a nightmare. So this is obviously little tiny tuck spots here, and I've used Tracie's mini embellishments from the kit. Look how cute that is. I mean, you don't have to have a lot. If you just have a little tag punch and you put one of her little embellishments on. I mean, I could have put cheesecloth on the back of that or anything else. I mean, you could go way out and embellish them, but I didn't want these to be too thick because I don't think there's the market for it yet in, you know, here or in Germany anyway. People aren't really familiar with junk journals, so I think just the journal being as basic as possible is probably the best way to go. I also included January in this because I thought, well, I think this is kind of more like a spring journal, I guess. You know, after the cold winter, after it's cold and you think about poppies and daisies, you're thinking about summer. So I've got poppies everywhere in this one as well. As we had daisies in the other one, we got poppies here. There you go. There's some designer cardstock that I had. Little playing card. Vintage playing card. Some of that pink paper from Liza's Craft Shop again. And this is when my machine was still working. I managed to sew that on. A little bit of book pages. This is from an a vintage photo album. Love the sound of that. Look at these lovely birds. Love the papers. I really enjoyed doing this because it was a bit of a challenge getting away from the tea stained or coffee stained paper. But this is also from the paper pack from Pepin. And then here's a big old tuck spot with some poppies in it. And here's just a little collage that I made with one of her mini embellishments from the kit. And some book pages. And another playing card with a poppy on it. And then her beautiful image here of the poppy. And here I put some lace and just sewed in a little bee charm. And then I've got this from the Flower Fairies book. That's the Poppy Fairy. And just put a charm and a little tag on there. There's a beautiful lily there as well. Here's another tag, tuck spot with one of her little embellishments here, the mini ones, with a poppy. So there's lots of poppies in this one, obviously. And there's more of that Art Deco paper here as well. And these, I just love this image as well, and it just ties in well with the pine tree. You know, I saw this, I thought, oh, that's gonna come in handy. I can put in you, and it looks just a tiny bit more Christmassy. Up here, this is one of my Wendy inspired circles. Just to open it up, and that's one of the tags from the kit. And then here, I just have an embellished guest check, and here's a little tuck spot. I used the bottom of the guest check here to make a little tuck spot. And those beautiful images with the birds, I love those. So on we go, and here's some vintage ledgers. This is from the 1930s, and that's the other side of the Edith holder. Crinkly paper and some butterfly paper. There's lots of writing space, and then on this one, these aren't really poppies, I know, but they've got the right colour, and I just did a side tip in, or I don't know what you call that, but anyway, side flap. Well, I thought it looked lovely with this image from Tracie's kit, tied in nicely, and I just put a little butterfly charm up there. And some sheet music, vintage sheet music. A little tuck spot there, and then the poppies at the end of the book, and here I will be filling that with tags and journaling cards as well before I put it up for sale. So those are my two journals for my design team project for November. Last minute, I know. Sorry about that, but at least, well, hopefully they'll get uploaded for November. Anyway, I'll be back very soon with my Christmas daily, and then a few other journals that I've got finished for my Christmas craft show. So hope to see you soon again, guys. Bye.